So we were just showing a lot of different registrations. So registrations are built up of the solo parts, the upper live set, lower live set, and then the percussion part. So we had 4 different parts going on there, in total 10 tones. So now we're going to move over to a different section of the Jupiter-80, and this is our single mode. So I'm going to go ahead and press the single button. This turns all the really cool colored buttons, so we can go ahead and go directly to particular sounds or categories of sounds. So I pressed synth strings right here. Press the button again, and it opens up all the sounds in that particular category. Maybe we could check out this one called Chords of Canada. Really cool. Electric pianos are also very popular for playing gigs. So here's one called Pure Suitcase 1. So as you listen to that sound, there's no looping. A lot of times when you're dealing with samples, you're going to hear a looping. So when we hold out a tone, at some point the sample loop's going to run out and they're going to have to go to the end and loop it. But as you heard in this sound, it decays naturally. Just decays naturally, just like an acoustic would. Let's check out some other sounds in here. One of my personal favorites is the flamenco guitar. This one is a great example of the behavior modeling than the acoustic modeling in here. As a keyboard player, when we're trying to emulate different types of sounds or different types of tones, different types of instruments, it helps if we think like that instrument and we try and recreate that playing style. And the Jupiter-80 and the behavior modeling really helps with this. So check this out. I'll go ahead and play single notes. Okay. So just as each individual string of the flamenco guitar. But now watch as I play a chord. It just strummed the chord for me. I didn't press any pedals or any controllers on the left side of this keyboard. So now I can just go ahead and go. And if I want, I can hold down the S2 button and get the harmonics. Now the great thing about this is I can go ahead and play one hand single and the other hand maybe use chords, and I just have to play. Now I can also use different strums here on the left hand side of the keyboard and maybe combine them with what I'm playing over here. So maybe do something like this. Different supernatural sounds, especially the acoustics, have different parameters. So we just heard on the guitar, it depends how I strum. Now check this out. On the marimba here, I'm going to show you. Sounds pretty good. But a lot of times when, as a keyboard player, we're trying to recreate the roll, we have to kind of wiggle our fingers. And it sounds okay, but it doesn't recreate the roll accurately. Now check it out. Using the supernatural acoustic, the marimba, if I push forward, it gives me a more natural roll when I'm using two mallets. Now if I were to hold down 4 mallets, and you see sometimes the guys have 4 mallets and they have to do like this, kind of wiggle, the Jupiter-80 recreates that as well. So a 4-note chord. So very cool. Now watch what happens when I use my pitch bend. Just like a real instrument, so that makes it really cool. So that's the supernatural marimba. For more information on the Jupiter-80 or Jupiter-50, please check out Austin Bazaar.